today we are going to talk about a monochromatic painting, because as you know, my strong suit is like crazy colors. Well, this one is not going to need that kind of treatment. You have to be much more delicate with these monochromatic type reference photos. Let me just zoom in a little so you can see this photo better. Okay, this I just took on a recent trip. It's in Westminster Abbey. It's one of the little rooms way back in the hallways of Westminster Abbey. So this photo that I took I really like because it has all these plaster crumbling walls, all this beautiful old stone. Had even these two tables set up here, and they're not even set up like evenly, so this one's a little more off the page than this one, but then it also has this nice triangle with the crucifix, which is also the same color but just darker. So it's that same kind of terracotta wood color, so that's going to work. And there's also this repeats in a few of the stones, not many, but in the floor there's some, so that color will repeat through. But anyway, when I'm doing a monochromatic painting, I pay special attention to the colors I pick, because the way I love color, it's easy for me to get off track, if you know what I'm saying. So here's how I practice. I get out a couple strips of paper. Okay, let me just move this. We have room to paint. Okay. And then the first thing I'm going to do is try and duplicate this warm plaster area. It's like a beige color, so I'm going to mix my cobalt, my gold, add a little bit of pink. To get a beige, which is a brown, you have to use all three primaries. So this is going to be my plane. In other words, all over wherever I need this color, or this plaster color. So this is my more neutral one. Okay, it's just kind of a, oops, let me get over there. It's just kind of a blah beige. I don't know how else to describe it, but it doesn't have a lot of color to it. It's just kind of a very cement colored tan. Okay, so that's going to be my base. Now if I want to warm it up for this orange area down in the corner over here, just pick up some Pearl Orange, and I would just drop it in where I want it after I apply this plain beige color, because that'll be a much more subtle take. Let me zoom in a little closer. That'll be a more subtle take of the orange than for me to paint this whole thing in orange beige color. So if that makes sense, it's just taking a little of the orange and dropping in when it's wet. Just to kind of warm that up. So that's the treatment I would give this corner over here. And now there's also some areas that have pink, so I'm going to go back into my beige color. Okay, paint that on first, then go into my rose. Okay, and just paint that in the same way I dropped in the orange, just drop the rose in. So that gives us our orange plaster color, our rose plaster color, and then that's just, everything else is variations of that. So that's all I need for my plaster, and this is what I did over here earlier, but this is my plain one, then adding the orange, adding the rose to make the pinker. So there that is. Now the bottom of the painting is not all cool, but it's primarily cool. So first I'm going to start with my steps. I'm going to go cobalt, rose, cobalt, and just make it kind of a light violet color, add a touch of lamp black to it, just so the steps don't look purple. Okay, so here would be the step. Okay, so I'm just gonna, and these are stone and they're old. Just get, you know, the shape, which I'm not going to paint each step one by one, but for the purpose of this demonstration, this is good. And I'm going to just add some darker blue. It's the cobalt, just more pigment, just to kind of give some dots and spots and imperfections to this old step. Okay, like so. You can even drop some water and get a couple blossoms going. That'll give you a little stone-like look for the steps. So, and I like the color. That'll be good for my blue ones. And again, some are going to be darker, some are going to be lighter, but it'll work. Now now I need this terracotta color for the two tables and the crucifix. So I would mix up the darker one because the crucifix, like I said, is very much darker. I'm just adding my rose with a little of that pearl orange. Getting to a red first. You want to get to a nice bright red. Then just add a touch of black to it. And tone it down a little. So let's see how this came out. Oh, that's perfect. That's a perfect terracotta color. Okay, and it's on the dark side, so it would be more in tune with the level of darkness of this, of the crucifix. And I would add water to it for these tabletops, so let me just do that. So the tabletops would be more like this. Okay, and they're wood. They're the crucifix probably is too. It's too far away to see, but you can just add a little darkness into your table and stuff. It doesn't have to be like a one-tone thing. But that would be the tables then. They'd be a lighter version of this, so that way I would get still that nice triangle of the worms. So use that back here. All right, so I hope you all enjoyed that. I'm going to get to work on this painting now that I have my plan. And keep this handy when you're working, because you can always put it up against another painting and make sure it works okay. I think that's it for this one. I will get started on this painting. Look for the posts on Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget, if you like this video, hit like. And if you want to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe. I'm going to be putting out lots more stuff now that I'm back and back in the studio. So I will see you all soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.